Hey everybody, Colin here, and I wanted to share this with you. I just got through working out, so I'm pumped. I'm feeling good, got those endorphins flowing, and I just wanted to share this with you really quick, my YouTube family. Of course, it's all about sharing knowledge and experience with you and helping you to learn an important skill that you can take for the rest of your life. All right, so today, in terms of trading, and this works for both cryptocurrency trading, but today I'm using this example in Forex, and that is using an indicator called the RSI, or Relative Strength Index. So just go on to your MetaTrader 4 app. I use this from my phone, and if you go to Add Indicators, you'll get to this screen, and then you want to scroll down and look to where it says Relative Strength Index. Okay? Sorry if I said relative strength indicator. I don't think I said it before. But anyway, RSI, Relative Strength Index. Okay? You want to click on that so that will add it to your screen. And once you do that, this is what your screen will look like. You'll see up top here, which is the actual movements. As you can see, I'm using the USD Japanese yen trading pair right now. I have it on the 4-hour candles. Okay, so every candle represents 4 hours. Okay, and as you can see down here, this is another window. It says RSI. Okay, the default should be at 14. Just make sure the RSI is at 14. And if you look right here, I have two lines. Okay, one is at 70 and another is at 30. Now, the RSI, or the Relative Strength Index, basically it gives you a picture of how much a currency pair is being bought or sold. Okay, so it gives you a picture of how much a currency is really being bought or sold. So the more people buy a currency pair, it's going to go up. Okay, the more people buy, just like we place a trade, you buy when you think something's going to go up, right? And when, of course, people are selling, the RSI will go down. Okay, and as you can see, it ranges from 100 down to 0. But these two thresholds are what I use, 70 and 30, as a good indicator of when there's going to be a shift in momentum. Okay, it'll show you a shift in momentum. Now, here's what you need to do. Just like I always say, whenever you come up with a theory, you need to back test it. Okay, and normally I look for a different indicator that gives me at least 85% success. But I started testing out the RSI a little while back, and I found it to work very well. And so this is another indicator that I use. So as you can see, it goes, it goes high, it goes low. I don't really use the RSI much if it's kind of dangling in the middle here. When I'm using the RSI indicator, I'm looking for when something it goes all the way up top here above 70. That means it's been overbought, right? So when something is overbought, meaning is just everybody's just buying, that means it's soon going to change direction and people are going to start selling. Okay, what goes up must come down, what goes down comes up. All right, so when it goes above 70, that's an indicator that tells me, hey, there's going to be a momentum shift very soon. And if we look back, let's look at this, right? I'm looking back from 20th of February to the 29th of March here. So we're looking at a little bit over a month. And as you can see, every time it's gotten near that 70 threshold, every time it's gotten near this line, look at that. It has turned and made a serious shift in momentum, right? So if we look over here, for example, at this point, it was near the top. And at this point, it was up here by 106.940, and then when it got up here, look, it came down, went up for a little bit, but continued downward all the way here before it made a turning point again. And if we look at that, 106.325, so we're talking about over 600 pips when the RSI went near the 70. Okay, it ended up over the course of maybe 24 hours or so, a shift of about 600 pips. Okay, that's what you see here. Let's look at the next one. Here it is. It went high again, close to the 70. Where was it? all the way up here. This is 106, this is 107 something. Sorry, I can't see it clearly here, but this is over 107. This is maybe 107.2 or something like that. And as you can see, once it got up here, it shifted momentum and it started selling. Everybody started selling it because it was overbought, and it went all the way down here. Now if we track this, that's down here. So we're looking at over, call it 107, down here, that's 106, that's almost, wow, that's probably 106, 200. Let's say we're just being safe. That's about 1,000 pips, okay, when the RSI got that. So the RSI is a really good indicator to actually tell you when something's been overbought, which means people are going to start selling, it's going to change and start going down. Or when it gets really low, look at this, it means something is oversold, because when people are selling, it goes down, right? So once again, when it crosses this threshold of 30, or it gets really close here, let's look at what happens, right? It got down here where it was 105, 280. What happened? It ran all the way up like this, which was 106,325. That is over 1,000 pips. Let's look over here again. The next time it came close was over here. Right down here, touched the 30, which was at about 10, what's that? Sorry, this is a picture, so that's why I don't have the actual value here, but that's what, maybe 104,500 or something like that. And this ran, look at this, it made a run over the course of maybe a day or two, all the way up 106,940. So that ran almost 2,000 pips, right? So as you can see, that relative strength index is a powerful indicator. And so here now I'm showing you a real life scenario. This is actually what I did, okay? So I looked up here and I said, okay, I'm looking right here, it's just gone above the 70. It looks like it could go up a little bit more, but I know it wouldn't be much. So I actually placed a sell order right here, even though it was still going up, right? Because I knew it didn't have very much more to go, because I could see from all of these ones, it really doesn't go very high at all above the 70, if it even gets there before it shifts in momentum. So I placed my sell order up here, which means I anticipate it's going to go down, okay? And I use this because of the RSI. Now, let's take a look at what happened a little bit later. So, you know, this was, let's see, this is a 4-hour candle. So let's take a look. Just a little bit later, as you can see up here, it was 107.459, right? About maybe an hour later or so. Let's see, where was this candle? Here. That must have been like over here. I zoomed in over here, that's why it looks slightly different. So you had a couple hours later, take a look at what happened. 107.102, and at this point in time, I took two positions. I took a really big position and a small position. So the bigger position I actually cashed out here. So as you can see, or I closed the position. So 459. 102. So that was over 350 pips, okay? Alright, so okay, so as you can tell, I made some decent money on that one. 350 pips, okay? 350 pips. And let's see. So yeah, so that's a clear example, guys, of the RSI, or the relative strength index. As you can see here, the RSI now, it went from 70 and it turned and it started coming down. So at this point of making this video, I actually still have one position open. It's a smaller one, and once again, I just have that one open because I really want to see. I'm going to test it, and I'm going to see how far down this will go. But I've learned that, you know, you got to try not to be too greedy. Learn to take your profits. So I had two positions open, and my bigger position, I cashed out of that bigger position, but I still had a smaller position in here, and I will let that go, and I want to see how far down this will go actually. So this is going to be a test for me. But I hope that you got value from this. Once again, this is a trading indicator known as the RSI, or Relative Strength Index. All right, take care, guys. Until next time.